Hey. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly-dee. We will rock you. Hey, how's it going?
Round and round in big fat circles.
Another big, another day, beautiful day, right? Thank you so much. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Da-da-da-da. I never remember the words to the song. It's not unusual to see me cry. All right. Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? I just got myself a nice iced coffee, and I love my straw. Let's see here. Thanks for joining us on today's drive-thru review. You saw my drive-thru went pretty good. The ordering process was good. I actually used my McDonald's app, and I was able to earn points, which you can use on the app to cash in for sometimes free items. Like the other day, I was at work and got a free ice cream cone. I don't get any sugar in my coffee. The reason why I don't do that is because when you give yourself sugar in the morning, what happens is your body ends up doing up and down games with sugar. That's why I don't get any sugar in my coffee, because I don't want to spike it and then have it come down, spike it, have it come down, spike it, have it come down, because then you have to keep eating snacks all day, sugar all day to balance out that sugar level. So, iced coffee test. Iced coffee kind of tastes pretty good today. I mean, it tastes strong coffee because I didn't put no sugar in it. That's not McDonald's fault, that's mine. That's just a strong coffee taste. I don't know about you guys, but I've always been a big fan of the McDonald's coffee. I've never had really any major problems with it. I've always thought it was pretty good. The only thing that I can honestly say to like the CEOs of McDonald's is like, why couldn't you guys put better cheese on everything? You know, like the cheese you guys use in the sandwiches, in my opinion, is just awful. I mean, it just tastes like something, you know, like the spreadable cheese you put on crackers that comes out of cans. It's like, it's very processed. You squeeze it and you put it on crackers. It's kind of like the same cheese, guys. And from the customer end, we don't really feel like we're getting real cheese. I mean, the cheese is just super cheap. It's like probably, if I had to guess, it's probably the cheapest cheese you can get. I actually have a friend that is a boss at McDonald's. He actually gets treated pretty good at McDonald's, like from my area. Right now I work at a group home. I work with intellectually disabled adults. I make $17.70 an hour. He's a manager at McDonald's. I think he might even be a store manager. He told me he's making $38 an hour. For my area, that's pretty good money. I get by on $17.70, so if he's making $38, he's doing pretty good financially. This is what they gave me, guys. I got the sausage McMuffin with egg today. You can tell that they did a pretty good job wrapping it. But let's go ahead and open this up, see how it came out. Let's see how they did the muffins aren't that badly overcooked. It's really not bad. I mean, they have some of those crusty edges, but I could probably take those off. Sometimes the toaster will overburn them slightly, but that can pretty much happen in any toaster. So I'm not really faulting McDonald's. I can just peel that off. But you guys could tell the cheese is just, it's the cheapest cheese. I mean, like I asked my friend the other day that's a store manager for McDonald's. I said, you know, are you guys ordering lesser quality meats, lesser quality items? And he actually told me they haven't really stopped. They've always ordered the same thing. So I guess it's always been more or less poor quality. Like, look at this piece of cheese. It just looks like shit, guys. It looks like shit, and it's because they're using poor quality cheese. It's not cheese that you would get from a deli. Like, why can't you guys just have deli cheese like you would get from a deli? You go to a deli, you slice cheese, and you get it. But like I said, I've never been a fan of it. The sausage, guys, the sausage, you can tell it's cooked really well. They didn't overcook it. It's actually cooked pretty good, guys. And then the eggs. The eggs I've always been a pretty big fan of. You know, I've never had a real big complaint about the eggs. I even like the other kinds of eggs. Sometimes I'll get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. That comes on a biscuit. But they use a different kind of egg. They use the liquid egg in the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. And I actually like that. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty good egg. The only thing I've noticed, and the reason why I asked him about the quality of the meat, is because sometimes I'll get like bone. I'll get like little chips of bone in my sausage. I don't know what that's about, but to me it speaks to lesser quality sausage. When you're getting little chips of bone in your sausage, to me it's a problem. Yes, I have always been a McDonald's customer ever since I was little. I think the Happy Meals have gone downhill since I was a kid. When I was a kid, the Happy Meals were really awesome. You know, you could get really cool toys. Nowadays the toys suck. Like in my last video, one of my other videos, you could see a McDonald's toy. They gave me a pumpkin bucket from my kid in July. So it's just, you know, the quality of the Happy Meals have gone down. They've shrunk the size of items. I don't think they've really shrunk the size of the sausage McMuffins. I always remember them being thereabouts this size. They might have shrunk them a little bit, but this item right here, I don't believe has been shrunk at all. But we can go ahead and do a quick taste test on this, guys. It's actually not bad. You can tell everything's cooked really well. Just to show you guys how little money I make at this group home. I work 31 hours a week. I literally just had to take out my last $7 out of my bank to get this because I'm right between paychecks. $7 I had left in my account. That's how bad this fucking economy is. That's how low paid we are as Americans. Literally just took out my last $7 for this meal. If you guys want to help a poor guy out, you can get a t-shirt in the comment section. I design shirts for Amazon. So you can click on my best-selling Amazon shirt, see if it's something you can get for mom. I make about $2 or $3, between $2 and $4 per shirt. But you can see, guys, like the cheese has been kind of a problem on the sandwich. It's like literally hanging out of this. It's hanging out of the sandwich. I've just never been a fan of the cheese, guys. The breakfast sandwich itself is actually not that bad today. Sometimes the sausage can be a little over-salted. It's not that bad today. But I have gotten sausage before that was super salty from McDonald's. I don't know if they get different sausage sometimes, but I have gotten sausage that has been super, super salty. But I think if you guys put better cheese on the sandwiches, you'd probably get more customers. You'd probably get more sales if you raise the bar on the cheese for all sandwiches. Like, why not just have like regular deli slices like you would get from the deli? Why have this processed shit that really just makes your company look like shit? Honestly, when you give cheese like that, it just makes your company look like shit, guys. It really does. But overall, I think McDonald's does a pretty good job for the community. I mean, they're offering food for pretty good prices. Like, I think I paid less than $5 for these 2 items. You know, and it fed me this morning. Remember, I told you I was down to my last $7. It's been a rough month for me. My girlfriend broke my phone this month. That cost me $160. So that could be a reason why I'm low on money. But it's also my rate of pay. They've raised the inflation. The cost of products have pretty much doubled in my state. The cost of products after the Biden era, or even during the Biden era, cost of living doubled, but our pay did not double. You know, I should be at like 40 bucks an hour if they actually wanted me to have a life, because they only pay me enough money to pay my bills. I have a house. I pay my house payment. I pay for this Toyota. You know, I pay for some iced coffees and a breakfast sandwich here and there. But other than that, guys, I'm not buying anything for myself, really, because they don't provide enough money for me to buy shit. That's why it's these owners of the companies in this community is actually shooting themselves in the foot, because like today I could go out and buy shit in the community, but I only had $7. So now companies in my area, companies in my city aren't going to get as much business because my boss underpaid me. So now I can't buy any fucking products. You know what I'm saying? This is it for today. This is pretty much all I'm going to have to eat today unless I go home. I have my own house that has food in it. You know, tuna fish, soups, things like that to get me by. Gonna have my paycheck really soon, guys, and I'll be okay. But I still struggle every fucking week. Like I told you guys, I haven't been over $1,000 more than twice this year. What does that say? That's horrible. I'm 43 years old. But I work a pretty professional job. Like, did you guys know I give medication to my clients? I'm a CRMA. I take care of these adults. I'm responsible for their lives. I drive them to medical appointments. I drive them all over the place. And yet that's not worth 30, 40 bucks an hour. And yet I have $90,000 fucking dollars in college debt. $90,000 in college debt, guys. And they're paying me these type of fucking wages. That's why I tell young people, my Gen Z followers, to just say fuck college unless you really need it. Unless you're really going for a specific degree that's going to pay out. Like a doctor will pay out. A lawyer will pay out. You know, go to a trade school. That's what I recommend young people could do, is go to a trade school, become a plumber, become an electrician. At least you're going to be your own boss. With those type of fields, you can become your own boss. But anyway, guys, let's wrap up the video. Enough ranting. I get off on a rant, don't I, guys? I get off on a rant. Get off on a rant. Get off on a rant. Let's sum it up with today's drive-thru review score. 1 to 10, 10 being the best. I'm going to give McDonald's a 7 today. Only because of the goddamn cheese you guys put on these fucking sandwiches. I hate the cheese on these sandwiches. That's why I'm giving you guys a 7. Other than that, the breakfast sandwich is edible. And it's filling me up today with my last $7. If you guys want to make a poor guy some sales, you can click my bestseller in the comment section. I'm going to try to drop a link for my Amazon bestseller. Till next time, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Drive Thru Review. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. Stay positive and hug someone today. See you later.